group of people. Like, let's see how healing works in a group of strangers, you know? And so I actually had the idea, and then I went and sold the course that I had not built yet to 23 people. So for those of you who are in the first round of Meta Mindset, I did not have that course built. I had the skeleton of it built. I had the framework of like how many weeks was it going to be and what was each week going to be about, like the general idea of each lesson, but I didn't have it built yet. I didn't. And honestly, before we started, I sold it to 23 people, and then I had 10 days between when I closed the enrollment and when I started teaching the course. And in that 10 days, I built the first 5 weeks of the lesson plan because I knew where I needed to go. But after that, I wasn't really sure where exactly I needed to go because I wanted to see how things landed with people, because this is the first time I had taught in a group setting. So I was like, oh my goodness, like I don't really know exactly what they need to learn from the fifth week on. Like the first 4 5 weeks was building foundations, but then what do we do after that? Like, how do I really drive it home? And I won't know that until I teach it to them and I see where they're at and I see what they're receiving from the lessons, and how much deeper I need to go, or how much further I can go, or do we need to revisit things. So I built and taught that course to 23 people. I sold it to 23 people before I even had a course to sell. So for those of you who are, thinking I need to do something, I'm ready to step into my dreams, but I'm not ready. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm telling you right now, if you have the idea, if you have the vision, the dream, if you have the concept, and it's like floating around inside of you, and you're just thinking, I really want to go after something, but I just am not sure how to take it all the way. You don't need to know how to take it all the way. Because when I built Meta Mindset, I had no idea what I was doing. I knew what I wanted to teach. I knew that I wanted people to find freedom from their mind. I wanted to teach people about their mind and give them power over their state of being, to return their power to them, to help them realize or remember it. And so I knew that that was the outcome, the general outcome of the Meta Mindset program that I was building, but I didn't know exactly how I was going to do that in a room full of people that were all vastly different. And I had vastly different people in that course. All different ages. Some were parents, some were not parents, some were married, some were not married, men, women. Like, it was in all areas of the world too. Like, it's just so neat. And so what I'm trying to say is, if you have an idea, if you have a concept, if you have a dream, and that fear of like, how will I take it to the end? How will I take it to the outcome is keeping you from making a move on it, keeping you from jumping in and doing the thing. I'm here to tell you right now, you don't need to know how you're going to get to the end right now. You have that dream for a reason. That concept, that idea was planted in you for a reason, and it's just a seed right now. And your job is just to start the process of turning that seed into a seedling. That's it. And the rest will come to you. It will come to you, because in 2021, I decided I was going to build a course. In December of 2021, or 2020, yes, I decided I was going to build a course. And when I built that course, when I sold that course to 23 people, I knew I had to put it together. And was I afraid? A little bit, but I knew that because I had sold it for 22 to 23 people, I was going to make it work and it was going to be awesome. And did I know how it was going to happen? No. Did I know exactly what I was going to teach in order to get them to the outcome? No. But it came together because I decided that it was going to come together. And so this whole path forward since that first course has been building courses and teaching them as I go. And I've done that now for four consecutive years. 3 consecutive years of building and teaching courses consecutively, where the entire time that I am teaching, I'm also building the next lesson in my mind. Like everything is just laid out for me in the moment when it needs to be. Did I know that I was going to have an entire academy that has literally like a year and a half worth of curriculum material that teaches people how to become free from their mind and then how to become the most empowered version of them that they can be in their life, how to master their life? Did I know that that was where I was going when I sold that first course that I hadn't built yet to 23 people? No. No, but it was a seed, and I watered the seed, and I did what I needed to do to take it from the next step to the next step to the next step, and only knowing maybe 2 steps further ahead than I was in the moment of where I was going, and letting the rest fall into place, letting the rest come to me, letting the rest arrive, let it be downloaded into my being. So if you're feeling in any way like I have dreams, I have visions, I have ideas, but I have no freaking clue how to get there. I know you've heard this 1,000,001 times, but all you have to do is start. You just have to start, and you just have to know. You just have to know. You have to assume with conviction that the answers will come. They will come to you. And the reason why they will come to you is because you have the conviction, because you assume it to be true. And so that's what this whole thing has been about. Everything in this group, every challenge, every ebook or journal I've made, every curriculum I've built, every course that I've taught, every lesson that I have built, every guided meditation I have facilitated, all of these things that I have done have all been in service to the ultimate outcome, which is to lead people to their empowerment, their own personal empowerment. That's why I teach manifestation, because to be a conscious co-creator with the universe is to be in your power. That's what it is. And manifestation is a really fun way to experiment and play with that power. That's why I teach manifestation. That's why I'm here to talk to you about manifestation, because manifestation to me is just the ultimate empowerment, to know that you are enough, to know that you are whole and complete, to know that you are a child of God, and in that you are perfection. You are amazing. You are limitless. You have all the power that you could ever need to do and be whatever you want to be and experience in this life. You have that now. And so when we talk about manifestation, I'm not here to teach you how to get the things. I'm here to teach you how to be the version of you who knows that you can get the things, that knows that you are the source of the things that you are seeking. And from that place, all good things will come to you, because you know that only good things are here for you, because you know that that's the only thing you deserve, is all good things. So why do we talk about manifestation and, getting things and achieving things and, wealth and freedom and abundance? We talk about that because that's what gets us to this point of wanting to do the work. We look at our perspective, through our perspective at our lives, and see lack and loneliness and isolation and fear and shame and guilt and not enoughness. And the suffering that brings us, because your body is like, yo, this ain't right. You're wrong. Your perception is wrong. And so it alarms you with your sadness and your anxiety to signal to you like a flare in the dark, hello, This isn't the truth. You need to go find the truth. And so from this position of lack and wanting and desiring, that's what pushes us. And we use the word manifestation as a hook in, we do, not me, but we as human beings, as a hook in to leading us to the work. And what is the work? The work is whatever you need to do to know that you are worthy, that you are made of light, that you are made of love, that you are the product of love, light, and abundance. They all got together, made a baby, and there you are. And when you come to know that, your reality comes to reflect that back to you. And so when we talk about what is the work to do, what is the work that you need to do? You know, we're like, what is the way? How? There is no the way for everyone. It's not a cookie cutter thing. Some people have the inner conviction, have the pivotal moment, have an aha that allows them to transition from one version of them to another like that, instantly. And then there's some of us who have such a strong hold on our limiting beliefs that we're afraid to let them go, that we don't want to let them go. I mean, we want to because we want the results of letting them go, but we're afraid of who will be or how will be. So we have to move through the work of finding our limiting beliefs and dispelling them. We have to sometimes learn how to be present. We have to sometimes practice mental discipline. We have to sometimes practice eliminating all of our vices and living in a van in the woods, or, you know, like sometimes we are deciding our journey, and sometimes we have to do more work because that's what we've chosen. All are possible. All are available to you, but whatever one you think you need to experience, whatever one you believe you need to experience, whatever you have decided is the way, is going to be the way for you because you make the rules of your reality. So all of this, when we talk about manifestation and when we talk about, you know, going after our dreams and being afraid to do that, being afraid to make the moves, the only thing that's actually in the way is you. And I don't mean that in a way to make you feel bad. You don't need to feel bad. Because once you push aside the shame and guilt that comes with that statement, you'll find your power to choose again, your power to choose different, to choose to know yourself as something different, to choose to know yourself as whole, maybe, and complete, and perfect, and abundant as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You have the power all the time. You have the power all of the time. And so January, for me, means that we're shifting gears in the academy. We're shifting gears in the academy because we've built out this amazing curriculum that I've done week by week, building out the next lesson based on how the one that just happened went, so that the people that are being taught the lessons are getting the most value out of it. And after doing that for the last 3 years, now our entire focus is about integration, embodiment, living as the highest version of yourself. And so if you're in a position right now where you're wondering, like, how do I even start? Where do I even go? How do I even begin to know what is the right way for me to go to get to the place that I want to be and the person that I want to be? Pick a place and just start. And if you don't know where to start, if you can't decide which one that is or what is the best path, if you want to come hang out with us in the academy, The curriculums that you're going to find there are ones that have been built based on a group of people's journey to embodiment. That is, you aren't just going to come in and learn a curriculum from one person who just thought that they knew how to teach you. No, you're going to come in and you're going to learn the exact path that a group of people from all over the world, all different demographics, all different age ranges, all different relationship statuses, all different backgrounds, all different wealth statuses, and you're going to learn the way that they have learned. All of them. To get to this place where we are right now, embracing embodiment, stepping into the version of us that we want to be, not just defining them or dreaming about them or wishing for them, but stepping into and living as if that we are that version right now. And so that's what's new for me in January, is a new phase. So what I want to ask you guys today is, what is your new phase going to be? And I don't mean the new you, like a New Year's resolution. I mean, what is this window of opportunity that is January, that is a new year, that is a new 25-year cycle? What is this opportunity bringing you? What do you feel called to do in your new phase? Because the moves aren't going to make themselves. You have to make them. Even if you don't know what you're doing. Even if you don't know how you're going to get to the outcome, to the dream. Even if you don't know what your next step is after this one. Your only job is to make this one, whatever it is, this first step, and hold the inner conviction that the next one will materialize in the moment that you need to make it. And that's that about that.